Let me go ahead and get some of these up here that I've never done.
I do need to leave for the night.
That's okay. Thanks
So,
for uh thanks for joining in the stream.
okay. And Steel, I think, and Kenobi is going to be peace out for tonight, too.
All right, that's cool. I'll just burn through this, and I think I'll probably be done after this too. No Nisha.
Okay.
All right, thank
Thanks
you.
for letting us join and share our opinions.
Yep. Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
All right. This is the comprehensive fast food tier list, ranking food only, no drinks, no sweets, only the food. And this is gonna be fucking right too. All right. So, never been to Adobo. Never been to Whataburger, mainly because it's a Southwest thing. I don't even know what the fuck which is. Clearly, you've never been. Raising Cane's, I've seen one in my entire life. Didn't go. Uh, Boston Market, never been. And as much as I hate to admit it, I have never been to an In-N-Out burger. It's sad. I wish I had. I've heard great things. I really have. Great, amazing things that In-N-Out burger is. But sadly, I've never been one. So the first one on the list, it's going to be an Arby's. Now, while I used to really enjoy Arby's, they're coming to Atlanta? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Is it going to be in the airport, I'm assuming? They're like a super West Coast thing. Is it because of the airport? That's fucking amazing. So now Georgia has fucking Martins and in fuck you. Uh so Arby's. I used to really like Arby's. Like I ate it all the fucking time. Who gives a shit about Tennessee? Um I used to eat it all the time. Loved the roast beef sandwiches. Arby's sauce, fucking amazing. Now all I'll eat at Arby's is the Market Fresh uh, turkey ranch, whatever the fuck it's is on it. It's good. Um, it's a nice whole grain sandwich. Um, but it's an A tier for me. There is just I don't know. Now that I've had the Market Fresh, I've tried the big beef and cheddar, and it's just not as good. Um, yeah, it's just not as good. So it's kind of taken the restaurant down a peg for me, which is odd. Like a good sandwich making the restaurant bad. I don't get it. Next one on the list, Burger King. Arby's recipes looks like high school sled from. Yeah, probably. I mean, I didn't get my first kiss till I was in college, so I'm not 100% sure. I went to prom by myself. Full white suit, coattails, in a Camaro, 91, RS, T tops, 350 engine. Fucking loved that car. And it got sold. Burger King, solid A tier. Above Arby's, for sure. Burger King, they just got so much fucking food. So much fucking food. Um, I I eat Burger King probably 4 or 5 times a month. Well, a month, I say, because up here there's no fucking. You're 30 minutes from any fast food restaurant. So 4 or 5 times a month is like twice a week anywhere else. Bojangles. So, funny story with Bojangles. The first restaurant I ever worked in was Bojangles. And they are not a fast food restaurant. I think this is fast food. Yeah, they're not a fast food restaurant. According to them, they are a quick service restaurant because they don't have a microwave. That's like their whole thing. And they're so proud of the fact that they don't use a microwave. And all these other restaurants use a microwave. I can't eat their food. I can't do it. I worked there for a little under a year. Know how to make the biscuits. Can't eat there. Can't do it. Can't bring myself to eat there. You know what the secret is to the biscuits? I just told Ann Kenobi this today. Confectioner's sugar. There you go. Now everybody knows. Bojangles, I just outed you. Confectioner's sugar. That's the secret. Buffalo Wild Wings. Now, with Buffalo Wild Wings, they try and do too much. They try and do too much. Their shit is their wings, they want to do a flavor for everybody, and that's just not going to work with me. Pick what you're going to do and do it right. Don't sit there and make 50 different sauces for 40 different people. It's a D tier. Plus, their wings are always dry. And if that's going to be your whole thing, make good fucking wings. Church's Chicken. It's a poor excuse for a chicken restaurant. It's a poor man's KFC. And KFC's pretty damn cheap. F tier. I don't like Church's Chicken. I've only eaten there a couple times. Always had bad experiences. Chick-fil-A. Now, I like Chick-fil-A. I will eat Chick-fil-A rather frequently. But I think the whole Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich starting this whole revolution, I think it's overhype. I really do. I don't get it. It's just a piece of chicken with 3 fucking pickles on it. That's it. Their spicy chicken sandwich is getting to the point where they're just trying to compete with everybody else's spicy chicken sandwich, even though they're the ones that really should be setting the bar. Because they're the only fast food restaurant that I know of that can just say, fuck it, we're not going to open on Sundays and still fucking thrive. Any other restaurant says that they're not going to open on Sundays, gone. Gone in 2 weeks. Done. People will take 1 week of not being open on Sunday because they think it's a joke or they think something's wrong. Think the restaurant's being renovated on a Sunday. No, Chick-fil-A is taking that shit and owning it. But it's just a B. Just a B restaurant. When it comes to the chicken sandwich game, they are the king. They really are. They have streamlined the process of making a chicken sandwich to the point where you think of a chicken sandwich, you think of Chick-fil-A. They only do chicken sandwiches, which is why their shit is so fast. Because they just make chicken sandwiches. Chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich, chicken sandwich, chicken nuggets, chicken sandwich. Frosted fucking lemonade, chicken sandwich. Checkers. Their burgers are too fucking small. The fries are good though, but we're not counting fries. It's a D. It's above Bojangles because I can't eat Bojangles. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. I can't even will myself to eat Bojangles. But when it comes to burgers, they're just not the best. They're not. They're small. Boring. Chipotle. It's a bougie ass fucking Taco Bell. And it don't even taste good. I said it. It don't taste good. Chipotle. It's another fucking F tier. If I want fast Mexican food, I'm going to Taco Bell. I'm not going to go to a Chipotle and walk through like a fucking Subway to pretend like I'm getting Mexican food and it's going to be good, because it's not. It's not good. It's not. It's just the simple facts. All right, next, Cici's Pizza. All right, so I'll admit I haven't been to a Cici's Pizza since I was in high school. But they used to have the cheapest fucking pizza buffet on the planet. And it was good. For the price you paid, it was good. So I am ranking this off of what I remember from Cici's Pizza. It's a C tier. It's the first C tier. Like that it was so cheap and so good. Cici's Pizza. Next one. Cookout. We don't have Cookout up here. But I have been to several fucking cookouts. And I fucking love Cookout. It's so good. That Cookout box, get a double burger with some fucking chicken nuggets as a side, and a quesadilla as a side, or a fucking chicken wrap as a side. Like, where can you fucking get that other than Cookout? Plus, Cookout has fucking cheer wine in the fountain. Cookout is a high A tier. Above Burger King. Now, Domino's Pizza. I just had Domino's the other night. Watching football, eating Domino's, drinking a beer. It was fucking good. When it comes to pizza, in my opinion, which is the correct opinion, Domino's is king. When it comes to fast food pizza, Domino's is fucking king. Domino's is fucking S tier. The first fucking S tier ranking in the fast food ranking. Domino's is S tier. Now, Dairy Queen. I'm a little mad because Dairy Queen got rid of my Dreamsicle dipped cone, which was like my go-to. And every Dairy Queen seems to have a slight variation on the fucking menu. So you can't just look online and see what the menu says and then tell your wife who's at Dairy Queen, hey, I want this, because they don't fucking have it on the menu. They've just got some random variation of what they say is on the menu. And it's kind of irritating. But I do like Dairy Queen. Not quite as much as some of the other restaurants, which is why I'm not going to go as high on this one. But I do think Dairy Queen is a solid B restaurant. I do. They got good ice cream. And their fucking ice cream machine's always working, unlike McDonald's. Which, Germ, you showed me there's a fucking app to even check that. Whether the shit's broken or not. Next. Firehouse Subs. I have strong feelings about Firehouse Subs. I really do. And I don't fucking like it. I don't want my sub toasted. I don't want to bite into a crunchy piece of fucking bread. There's nothing appealing of that to me. It's just not. Not at all. Not even a little bit. So Firehouse Subs is going in the F tier. It's above Church's Chicken because it's at least kind of edible. But yeah, I don't like it because they don't. You can't go into a Firehouse Subs and get your fucking shit not toasted because they just like pre-fucking toast everything. It's garbage. It's irritating. Next, Five Guys burgers and fries. Okay. Now, when we're talking about taste, Five Guys is up there. They have some juicy burgers, and they taste really good. But I cannot bring myself to go to a fucking Five Guys more than once a year. Because if I go to Five Guys more than once a year, I'm fucking broke. I have never been to a fucking restaurant, a fast food restaurant, where you get a burger, you get fries, you don't even get a fucking drink, and it's more than $20. And they're like, oh, it's because they use peanut oil. Peanut oil is expensive. I don't fucking care about peanut oil. Use canola oil, sunflower oil, any fucking oil. It doesn't matter. The fries taste the same. You're overloading them with the fucking Cajun seasoning anyway. Five Guys is good, but Five Guys is fucking expensive. Five Guys is going in the B because they need to lower their goddamn prices. Hardee's or Carl's Jr. It's the same fucking restaurant. It's just called two different things where depending on where you're at. Hardee's. I love Hardee's. But they're right there. Not quite as bad as Five Guys. My burger, substituted on sourdough because they don't make my fucking burger anymore, is a Monster Burger on sourdough, a number 10. I know that shit. Still $11. Which is expensive for a burger, but it's a big burger. Hardee's is low A tier. I'm going to put it below Arby's. Next one. IHOP. I just can't get behind IHOP. I can't do it. Denny's is better, but Denny's ain't even on the fucking list. Probably because Denny's ain't a fast food restaurant, and I don't think IHOP is either. Takes forever for you to get pancakes. And they come up with some stupid ass names for the pancakes, like Rudy Tooty, Fresh and Fruit. Who comes up with that stupid shit? Enough is enough. It's a low D. Probably the lowest D you can get before getting to an F tier. Jack in the Box. Now, before we moved up to the Midwest, we were going to Jack in the Box like 3-4 times a week because it was right across the road. Right across the road. And it was open late, which was great. Play games. Go get you some fucking mini tacos. 99-cent fucking tacos. But Jack in the Box just tries to do everything. And they're like mediocre at everything. So I'm gonna put it as a C. They're not the best at everything. They're not the best at one specific thing, but they're all right at what they do, which is a little bit of everything. Jimmy John's. Now, I love Jimmy John's. I really do. Their shit's expensive. No, not Jimmy John's shit ain't expensive. I'm thinking of the next one. Jimmy John's is good, though. Jimmy John's is a good B. I'll put it above Five Guys. I like Jimmy John's. Their subs are really fresh, and they do the little shit, the uh, lengths of lettuce instead of just the chopped up lettuce bullshit. I like Jimmy John's. Jersey Mike's. Jersey Mike's is my favorite sub shop by far. But they are expensive. And they are getting more expensive. Especially when you start customizing the subs instead of just ordering them how they are. But even so, Jersey Mike's is going to be an A tier. Above Burger King. The only thing that's holding them out of S tier is their price. Honestly, bring the price back down and you're an S tier solid. Next one on the list is KFC. Now, I know I said Church's is a poor man's KFC, and they are. But KFC is still on the line where they got to merge stores with Taco Bell just to get business. So, I feel like KFC's on the way out. Those 11 herbs and spices, they just ain't doing it anymore. Plus, their mac and cheese and mashed potatoes and gravy have gone downhill fast. To the point where even their biscuits can't keep them in the running. KFC's a high D tier. Be mad all you want. It's the truth. Little Caesars. Now, Little Caesars does the $5 pizzas every once in a while. So they're a cheap pizza. And they're quick. Got that hot and ready. But only if you want pepperoni or cheese. Can't get a normal pizza like a Supreme or a Meat Lovers. But Little Caesars does wings. And they do hot wings. And those hot wings are the reason that I'm ranking Little Caesars where I'm ranking it. Because those hot wings are fucking good. It's a solid B. Solid B. Pizza could use some work. Kind of just a generic dough. But those wings are where it's at. And for a cheap pizza place, they make some damn good wings. McDonald's. Now, when it comes to McDonald's, I know everybody's raving about the Big Mac. I don't do the Big Mac. It's too messy. And too much lettuce. Every time I order a Big Mac, they load it down with lettuce. And it's not even the good shredded lettuce with the long strips. Like Jimmy John's. McDonald's as a kid was amazing. Because they had the little diced onions on the burgers. Made the ketchup really pop. But now they're trying to be like Starbucks and cater to an adult audience, and that's not what McDonald's is. McDonald's needs to bring back the Play Palace. Bring back the playground. Stop trying to take away the Happy Meal. And just be fucking McDonald's. If they were to do that, they would move up my list. But as it stands right now, McDonald's is a low B tier. Below Five Guys. Their burgers aren't that great. But it's the cheapest option when it comes to fast food. For burgers. Next one. Which I don't even think should be on this list because it's not a fast food restaurant. I've never been to a Moe's and left within 30 minutes. Never. Never once. Even when I'm just picking up a to-go order. It always takes forever. And you get yelled at when you walk in the door. So, because of that, and because of the fact that it shouldn't even be on this list because it's not a fucking fast food restaurant, it's going in the D tier. They do have some good chips, but they shouldn't even be on this list. Panda Express. Now, before the last 2 years, I'd only had Panda Express a handful of times. And I don't know if they've changed around their menu or what's going on. But Panda Express has really upped their fucking game. Panda Express has some bomb ass sweet fire chicken. They are the king of orange chicken. And they're really fucking good. Panda Express is a solid A tier restaurant. And you can call yourself Express all you want to. You're just a fast food restaurant. You're not that fast. I like going to Panda Express in the mall because it is the best option there. Because most of the time when I go to the mall, it's on a Sunday and Chick-fil-A's closed. Next, another restaurant that should not be on this list because it's not a fast food restaurant. Panera Bread. I hate Panera Bread. It's too fucking expensive. And it's just not good. I'm not a health food junkie. I'm not. When I want fast food, I want fast food. And I want it to fucking taste good. And that's not what Panera Bread is. Panera Bread is an F tier. Not as bad as Church's Chicken. Because nothing is as bad as Church's Chicken. Papa John's. Now, I used to like Papa John's. But that was before I knew what pizza was fucking supposed to taste like. Papa John, I don't know what Papa John's does, but their fucking bread it's too sweet. I don't know if they make their fucking dough out of sugar and cane sugar and brown sugar and all the other fucking kinds of sugar, but that's what it fucking tastes like. Pizza shouldn't be like that. Papa John's, fix your fucking dough. F tier. Below Firehouse, not quite as bad as Panera. Pizza Hut is right there with Papa John's. I don't like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut can fuck off. I'll rank it higher than Papa John's because at least you can kind of eat Pizza Hut every once in a while if you absolutely fucking have to. Next one on the list, Popeyes. Now, I've only had Popeyes a couple times. And one of those times, it just wasn't that great. It just wasn't. I don't know if it was just a bad Popeyes. I caught the cook on a bad day, whatever. It just wasn't that great. But the other time, it was okay. So I don't know. I'm going to rank it a C, at the bottom of the C, just because, like I said, I don't know if I just caught him on a bad day. But when you only have a small sample size, one fuck up can really ruin your entire experience with that restaurant chain. Next one, Steak and Shake. This one's for you, Ann Kenobi. Steak and Shake is an S tier restaurant if you go through the drive-thru. You don't want to go in. Trust me. You don't want to see what happens there. You just want to go get a cheap burger, a nice fucking milkshake. S tier restaurant above Domino's. Steak and Shake's fucking good. Just do not go. Trust me. Do not go inside. Sonic. Y'all know how I feel about Sonic. Sonic is probably my top fucking fast food restaurant. And it's sad because I've only had it once in the last 3 years. There's just not Sonics up here. It's really irritating. And I guarantee you, the first place I'm going when we move back is to a fucking Sonic. I'm going to get me a triple burger with cheese, extra pickles, extra mustard, a foot-long coney with chili and cheese and onions, and a Route 44 cherry vanilla Coke with motherfucking lime. And it's going to be amazing. It's going to be exactly how I remembered it. They're going to put extra mayonnaise on it, even though I say no mayonnaise. And then they want to argue with me saying, oh, there's no mayonnaise on this burger. Yes, there fucking is. I order it all the time. Even your fucking menu board shows that there's mayonnaise on this burger. But you're going to tell me there's not mayonnaise on this burger when I ask for no mayonnaise. And then when I get up there, I'm going to open up my burger and be very disappointed because you put extra fucking mayonnaise on that burger. And then I'm going to be real pissed off because I told you no mayonnaise to begin with and you wanted to argue with me over the fucking loudspeaker so everybody can hear you. And you were wrong. You were wrong. But it's still my top fucking restaurant. I fucking love Sonic. Shake Shack. I've only been to Shake Shack twice. But it was fucking good. Not as good as Steak and Shake. Hands down, not as good as Steak and Shake. But at least you can go into a Shake Shack and not be scared for what you're about to eat. Shake Shack is going to be an A-tier restaurant. Just above Hardee's. Just edging it out. Next is Subway. Subway is probably the most widely available restaurant where I'm at. Like, chain restaurant. It's probably the most well-known sub restaurant. But their food's just not that good. I mean, it's okay when you need something and it's the only place that's open, which happens a lot here. A lot. I've eaten Subway more in the last year than I care to admit. But trust me, it wasn't because I wanted Subway. It's because I wanted food and that was food. Kinda. Subway's a C. Because it's not great. But at the same time, it's not the worst option. Next on the list, Taco Bell. Now, I was happy when Taco Bell brought back the nacho fries. And I am extremely ecstatic that Taco Bell, I can get Baja Blast whenever the fuck I want to. Not just the 2 weeks out of the year that Pepsi Cola decides to release it in the cans and bottles. But Taco Bell's gone downhill. Chick-fil-A is B tier, Luna, because Chick-fil-A, they're just so basic. Like I was saying, Taco Bell's just gone downhill. I mean, hell, I went to a Taco Bell here, and they told me, in the middle of my fucking order, in which everything consisted of beef, it's better than all the other chicken sandwich places. Yeah, we do. We travel 2 hours to go to a Chick-fil-A. And we order like $70 worth of Chick-fil-A. every time. Because we eat off of it for a couple days. But I'll move it up to an A tier. Higher than Panda Express. Not quite as good as Hardee's. So Taco Bell. Back to my story. I'm halfway through this order, which consisted of all beef shit. Halfway through the order, I order a beef quesadilla. And the guy on the other end of the speaker says, "Yeah, we don't have enough beef for that order." The fuck you mean you don't have enough beef for that order? You're Taco Bell. Like, that's like your main fucking meat. I don't know if he was trying to make me upsell to a fucking steak quesadilla. I'm not doing it. I go to Taco Bell because it's cheap. It's cheap, it's fast, and I get a fucking Baja Blast whenever I want to. You ain't got enough beef for that order. You ruined Taco Bell for me, beef man. You're a C now. Even though I can get Baja Blast whenever I want to, it's still not enough. You could have been an A tier. Could have been an A. But you're a C. Because you don't know how to fucking order beef. Next one. Waffle House. Waffle House has a special place in my heart. I spent a lot of nights at Waffle House, going back and forth between Waffle House and walking around the Walmart that was right across the fucking street. I spent so much time in Waffle House, the third shift crew would see my car pull up into the parking lot. They would clear out my fucking booth. Clear out my booth and have a vanilla Coke sitting on my fucking table before I ever walked in the door. Waffle House is and always will be an S tier fucking restaurant, because that's good service. Clear out my fucking booth. Make a family get up out of my booth so that I could sit where I always sit and have my vanilla Coke fucking waiting. Waffle House. S tier. That's fucking service. Even at night. Wendy's. I live beside a Wendy's. And only went there a handful of times. The only thing good on their menu is the fucking chili and the goddamn Baconator. Fuck that Dave single. Wendy's is a B tier restaurant. Below fucking Dairy Queen. You want to tell me your meat's not frozen? It comes in a fucking square. Meat don't come like that. Last, but certainly not motherfucking least, Zaxby's. It's another restaurant that I can't wait to fucking have again. Zaxby's. Fucking chicken tenders are amazing. And that Texas toast. Zaxby's makes Texas toast sexy. A-tier restaurant. And another one that's not on this fucking list, but should be. Fucking Martin's. S tier. Hands down, easy S tier. Easiest S tier I've ever given out. Martin's. Best fucking biscuits I've ever had in my life. S tier. And that's it. That's my list. That's the truth. Enjoy it. Rewatch it, because you know it's fucking true. That's my list. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I just wish this wasn't in the grouping that it's in. Luna, did you see Germ said that fucking In-N-Out is coming to Atlanta? Probably going to be in the airport, but I will go to the fucking airport to get In-N-Out. There's also going to be one opening up in Tennessee somewhere, but who cares? Probably. They probably will. But still, just to have it, I'm going to fucking go. No, I'm sure it won't be. Because they'll probably get it from the same place that Arizona gets it from, and Arizona is a hell of a lot closer to California than Atlanta is. They'll find some. It's Atlanta. They'll find some way to fuck it up.